Look at this super cute mushroom that I got at Five Below the other day. I love it. I never know how to start these. I wanted to work on my craft vlog tonight, and I figured that I would film it and show you guys what I do and what it even is. Here it is. It's a composition notebook that I got from the Dollar Tree. I decorate it with a ton of stickers. It honestly looks like a 10-year-old's diary, but I think it's so fun and I love it. You're probably wondering, what the hell is a crafting log? It pretty much is like a journal, but for all the crafts that I make. I make a shit ton of crafts, and I thought it would be really fun to actually keep a log of every single craft that I do. That way I can look back at the end of the year and be like, wow. A lot of times I'll be working on multiple crafts at a time because some of the crafts I do take multiple days to finish. I start to get kind of like a backlog of crafts that I need to log, and I think I've got about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 crafts that I need to log. So I figured I'd take you along on the process, and yeah, if it's interesting, like maybe it's something that you can do. Let's get started. First thing we need to do is grab all the supplies. So I'm grabbing my box of goodies, and then I'm also grabbing my big folder of stickers, as well as the specific notepad that I use for my craft log. Last thing I need to grab is my mini thermal printer. At this point, I had already completed 18 crafts and then had 8 more that I needed to log in order to be all caught up for the year. First thing I'm going to do is grab my thermal printer, and I'm going to print out all the pictures that I need. I absolutely love this thing. It connects to my phone. I got it from Amazon. I think it was about $30. All you got to do is select the picture you want, and then boom, it prints out. It is a thermal printer, so it's not perfect, but it gets the job done. I recently finished this clay jar, and I didn't have a picture of it yet on my phone, so I'm taking that now, and it is so easy to print these out. Like, it's crazy. I absolutely love this printer. It's so cute. I love this little cake box. Alright, I've got them all printed, about 8 of them here, so we'll see how many I can complete in this video. I'm starting off with this spring-themed greeting card that I made, and I try my best to log them in order that I complete them in, but it doesn't always happen. Now I'm taking this little corner cutter that I got from my mom, who used to scrapbook. Thanks, Mom. And I'm cutting off the sharp edges here. I like the rounded look. Now I'm taking out my handy dandy pad, and I'm picking 2 colors to use for this. I'm trying to stick to the same colors that are actually in the craft itself, so I picked yellow and pink, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm cutting off those sharp edges and just rounding them out a little bit. I stick to the same layout for every page. I like to take the picture and actually put a little background behind it, so that's what I'm doing here with this yellow piece of paper. Then I'll use the same color that I used for the background of the picture for the supplies list, and then I'll use the second color for the description area. Apologies if that doesn't make any sense, but you'll find out what I'm talking about here in a minute. Now that all the pieces are cut out, it's time to glue everything down. So I'm starting off by gluing the picture onto the background. Then I'm going to glue down the piece of paper that I used to write the description on. And I love using this purple glue. Something about it just makes it so much more fun. If I can remember, I like to put down a piece of cardboard or paper to use when I'm applying glue so that I don't get it all over my desk or all over the actual notebook. And now I'm gluing down the paper that I use to write the supply list on. And lastly, we're going to glue on the picture. I try my best to clean as I go, and I put all the scraps in this cute little trash can that my mom got me. It's super handy. Thanks, Mom. I picked colors that match the greeting card color scheme that I used, and we're writing the title, and it's just a simple title, Spring Greeting Cards. Now I'm taking my big collection of stickers, and I'm just gonna pick out stickers that I think fit the themes. Fun fact, I get most of my stickers at the Dollar Tree or on sale at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I love stickers so much, and something about just pulling them off the page and putting them onto a different page is so relaxing and satisfying. Now that I've got all the stickers added to the page, it's finally time to write down all the supplies that I used. I like to use this as a reference just in case I want to make this craft again in the future, or if somebody asks me about it, I can tell them exactly what I used. The supply list is done, and now we're moving on to the description. I like to write about what inspired the craft and the process that I went through in making the craft, how I was feeling during the time, how much I enjoyed it or how much I didn't enjoy it. And I also like to rate my crafts from 1 to 5 stars. I gave this a 5-star rating because it was really fun and I will most definitely be making more. And I can't forget to add the date at the top of when this craft was completed. I didn't feel like the stickers were enough, so I decided to take all the colors that I picked out and add little sprinkles or little dots throughout the page just to make it more fun and colorful. And we are done. 1 down, 7 more to go. And this is actually what the craft looks like. Isn't it super adorable? It has this little flower that you can pull out. Absolutely love it. Moving on to this cherry cake box. This cake box is teal with red cherries, and the closest colors that I had to that were pink and blue. So that's what we're going with for this one. We're going to do the same process as before, and we're going to cut off the pointy corners. All the pieces of paper are trimmed down to my liking, so now it's time to glue them all down to the page. Since this is a cherry cake box, we are going to go with cherry stickers. I also managed to find some cute sparkly cakes. Moving on to writing down the title, the supplies list, and the description. I also ended up giving this craft 5 stars because It was fantastic. You can't tell from the picture, but there is some purple glitter all over the top of the cake and on the sides of it, so that's why I'm adding these little purple speckles everywhere. And I'm also adding some teal speckles slash glittery pieces as well. Voila, it's done. And this is what the actual craft looks like. You can see that there's a bunch of purple glitter everywhere, and it's perfect for my little trinkets. It's the next day. Unfortunately, my camera ended up dying, so I wasn't able to film all of the logs, but I was able to get 5 done. I worked on the log for about 2 hours. 5 in 2 hours doesn't seem like a lot, but it takes time. Anyway, I've got 3 left, which I'm probably gonna finish tonight or some point this week. Let me show you what I did. I started off with the spring greeting card. Got that one done. And then we've got the cherry cake box. Next we have the cherry cake picture frame. I tried to draw the little icing puffs all over, and I ran out of cherry stickers, so had to draw them myself. Then we've got the smiley face jar, and I found stickers that were perfect color scheme for the jar. Since the jar has some teal smiley faces and it has little specks of orange. Then lastly we have the squiggle clay coasters, and I wasn't too sure what to do as far as decorating the page, so I just kind of went crazy, and at this point I was tired and hungry and ready for dinner, so I just squiggled all over the page really quick. But yeah, that's all we've got. I have 3 more that I need to log, and then I'll be all caught up for now. I'm in the process of finishing up a couple different crafts, so pretty soon I'm gonna have even more to log. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.